Hey guys, welcome to Top Tabletop. I'm Gab Zúñiga, and today I will show you how to play Obscurio. Obscurio is a cooperative asymmetric game for 2 to 8 players, where you are wizards trying to escape from a library from which you took a precious grimoire. But one of your group has fallen under a spell and is secretly plotting against you. The components are a game board, 7 character cards and chips, 7 loyalty cards, 6 loyal and 1 traitor, 84 illusion cards, 1 desk, 2 butterfly markers, 1 card holder, 1 evanescent room tile, 2 semi-transparent red plastic sheets, 2 printed transparent plastic sheets, 1 bag, 30 cohesion tokens, 14 trap tokens, 1 progress marker, and 1 hourglass. We will set up a 5-player game. Place the board on the table and place the progress marker on the first spot on the progress track. Choose which player will be the grimoire. That player receives the desk, the 2 butterfly markers, the card holder, and the hourglass. Shuffle the illusion cards and place them face down. The grimoire takes 8 illusion cards, puts them face up in the card holder and closes it. The other players must not see these cards. All other players choose a character. They take the character card and the matching chip. They are the wizards. Take the traitor card and add loyal cards until you have as many loyalty cards as there are wizards. Shuffle the cards and deal 1 to each wizard. They secretly look at their card. One of them will be the traitor. Place the trap tokens in the bag. Choose a game difficulty. For your first game, use the beginner level. Take the cohesion tokens indicated for the number of players, including the grimoire, in this case 18. First, place the required number of cohesion tokens on the dark area of the gauge, in this case 5, and then place the rest on the other side. Keep the other components nearby and the game is ready to begin. The game is played in turns. In each turn, the wizards must use the clues given by the grimoire to find the door that will lead them to the next room. Each turn is divided in 5 steps. Step 1. Traps. Draw 1 trap token from the bag and place it in front of the grimoire. Any trap token you draw must be resolved during the current turn. Depending on the time that the wizards take to complete a turn, there might be more traps on the next turn. Also, when you're in the last room, there is a special trap, but we will check the effects of the traps later on. Step 2. Prepare the riddle. The grimoire takes the first illusion card from the deck and looks at it, making sure no one else can see it. This will be the exit card for this round, and the wizards will have to identify it among many others to move to the next room. The card is kept face down, but the grimoire can look at it at any time during this step. The grimoire draws 2 more illusion cards and places them face up on the desk. These are the pages. Using the butterfly markers, the grimoire points to 1 or 2 elements on these pages. These elements must be related to the exit card, and they will be the clues for the wizards to identify the exit. The markers can be placed 1 on each page or both on the same page. They can also be placed at the bottom of the page. This means that the page as a whole is a clue, because of its theme, its colors, etc. Here, for example, the hand can be a clue because there are also hands in the exit card. And here, the whole page can be a clue because it's underwater, just as the exit card. The grimoire cannot use both markers to point to the same element, but they can choose to use only 1 marker. Once a marker has been placed, it cannot be moved. Once the grimoire has placed the markers, they pass the desk to the wizards, and they can talk about the markers and their meaning. Important, the grimoire cannot speak or give any kind of sign to the wizards. Step 3. Traitor cards. The grimoire tells everyone to close their eyes. Then, they open the card holder and ask the traitor to open their eyes. The objective of the traitor is to confuse the wizards by choosing cards that may look like exit cards according to the butterfly markers. In this case, the traitor could use cards with hands and water. The traitor may choose a card indicating the number with their fingers, moving very carefully to not draw any attention. The grimoire takes the chosen card, places it on top of the exit card, and immediately draws a new card from the deck to replace it. The traitor can choose up to 2 cards, or they may decide not to choose any. They nod to the grimoire to let them know they're done, and the grimoire closes the holder. The traitor closes their eyes again, and the grimoire tells everyone to open their eyes. Step 4. Choosing a door. The grimoire takes the exit card plus any cards chosen by the traitor during the previous step and adds cards from the deck until there are 6. The cards are shuffled and passed to the wizards, and they place them face up on the spots on the board numbered 1 to 6. These spots are the doors. As soon as the first card is placed, the grimoire turns the hourglass and places it on the first spot on the time track on the back of the holder. The wizards must discuss the clues given by the grimoire so they can find the exit. When a wizard chooses a door, they place their chip in front of it. As long as this step is not over, they can change their mind and move their chip. If the hourglass runs out before all wizards have chosen a door, the grimoire flips it and places it on the next spot. The longer they take, the more traps they will get next turn. This step can end in 2 ways. When all wizards have chosen a door, they let the grimoire know. Or, if the hourglass runs out while on the last spot, the grimoire yells "Stop!" and the wizards can no longer place or change their chip. The grimoire reveals the correct exit. Each wizard who chose a wrong door or didn't place their chip takes a cohesion token, first from the leftmost area, and if it's empty, from the dark area, and places it on their character card. If no one chose the correct door, you will have to repeat the room, but if at least one wizard did, the group advances to the next room, moving the progress marker to the next space. Step 5. End of the turn. All the used illusion cards are discarded. All trap tokens are placed back in the bag. All wizards take their chip, and the next turn begins. Once during the game, there will be a special accusation phase. As soon as the last cohesion token is taken from the first area of the gush during step 4, the wizards will try to identify the traitor. Turn the hourglass. The wizards have 1 minute to discuss and try to find the traitor. When the hourglass runs out, on the count of 3, the wizards simultaneously point at the player they think is the traitor. The player with the most votes is accused. If there's a tie, all tied players are accused. The accused players reveal their loyalty card. For each loyal player falsely accused, the group loses 2 cohesion tokens, which are placed back in the box. If the traitor was not accused and there are still cohesion tokens remaining, start this phase over. If the traitor was accused and exposed and there are still cohesion tokens left, proceed to the next turn. The traitor removes their chip from the game. From now on, they will no longer participate in the discussions between wizards, they will only choose traitor cards. All loyal players keep playing normally, even if they were falsely accused. There are 14 trap tokens, each with a different effect. Brown traps affect step 2. Their effects are: immediately draw 2 extra traps from the bag. Both butterfly markers must be placed on the same page. At least 1 butterfly marker must be placed at the bottom of the page. The red sheets must be placed on the pages before placing the butterfly markers. The printed sheets must be placed on the pages before placing the butterfly markers. The pages must be discarded and the butterfly markers removed at the beginning of step 3. Purple traps affect step 3. Their effects are: the traitor may choose up to 4 cards from the holder instead of 2. The grimoire must show the exit card to the traitor before the traitor picks their cards. Green traps affect step 4. Their effects are: add an extra door. Place the evanescent room on the time track. Count the number of wrong doors chosen and remove as many cohesion tokens. The door number 4 is not revealed. Wizards may still choose it, but it will not be revealed until the end. Instead of revealing all doors at the same time, they are revealed one at a time. When a door is revealed, the wizards must decide whether or not to place their chip on it. When a new door is revealed, past doors can no longer be chosen. this token has no effect. If you get it, you got lucky. When you're on the last room, in addition to any trap tokens you draw, there's also a special trap which has no token. The wizards cannot communicate with each other, and moreover, instead of placing their chip in front of a door, they take the chip in their hand when they have decided on a door. When everyone is ready, count to 3, and everyone simultaneously places their chip in front of the door of their choice. The game can end in 2 ways. If the wizards are in the last room, they find the correct exit and there is at least 1 cohesion token left, they manage to escape the library. The wizards and the grimoire win the game. Or, if at any point the last cohesion token is taken from the dark area, the wizards are lost forever in the library. The traitor wins the game. There are variants for 2 and 3 players. There is no traitor in those games, but you still have to find 6 exits to escape the library. And that's how you play Obscurio. Come back after playing and tell me in the comments how you liked it. And if the video was helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.